guys, it's Kate. Welcome to Covert with Narcissist 101. Thank you for joining me and thank you for subscribing, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And please like and share as well, guys. Let whoever might need this know. Guys, today's topic is self-love and self-care and what it should include. And this is not like the be-all and end-all list. This is some of the things I think should be in there. And of course, feel free to add yours in the comments. This is not an exhaustive list, so there's definitely more things to be there. But I believe like self-love leads to self-care. The more we learn to love ourselves, the more you actually care about yourself. Especially coming out of this relationship or toxic situationship that we're in, is some of us have to relearn this. Me, of course, inclusive. Try to know what that means. You catch yourself afterwards as you're trying to learn how to self-love, and eventually it will lead you to care. Even sometimes you do things that you didn't know that are detrimental to you. Eventually, you as you're learning to, really love yourself and care, you understand that, okay, that actually is not that wonderful for me. That's not great for me. So what do I think should be part of, or should be included in you learning to love yourself is the ability to say no. Of course, I'm sure you've heard this so many times. The ability to say no. Like they say that takers have no limit, so givers need to know where to draw the line. People will let use you or take advantage of you as long as you are saying yes, because they don't have any conscience or some kind of sensor to say, oh, wait a minute, I've asked her too much of this. Let me pause here. Let me relax and give her 2 weeks to rest before I can come back and make more demands. So the ability to say no to whatever it is that you can't deal with at that particular time. I think I need to probably make another video with just saying no. Another one is to understand that you can't be everything for everyone, and this really played a huge part in when you were with narcissists. You are the one that will have to fix everything, everybody. You need to fix. That's your job. You need to somehow felt this is what you're supposed to be doing. It doesn't matter whoever it is that needs some kind of, help, issue, whatever is wrong, you need to fix it. Because it's somehow we believe is our job to make sure everything is running smoothly, So the ability to know that, eventually learning that you can't be everything for everyone, because some people, just like in the previous one, don't know where to draw the line. The next one is apologizing for being you, learning not to apologize for being you, and learning to, accept the things that you like and not apologize for it. If you have, certain maybe routine that you like to do every day, or certain things you like, and you don't apologize for that. And this is something, especially when you are with a narcissist, that things that you enjoy, things that you do, things that you like, that these people spend years trying to make you, or try to, convince you that you don't love those things, or you're not good at those things, or you're not great at those things, and, that you don't know what you're doing. They'll try to discourage you. Of course, when we come out, you understand what exactly was going on. That's envious that you have something that you care about so much, or that you like doing. So they will want to go there and disrupt it, so you do not have anything of your own, because that's the job of the narcissist, is that to make sure that nothing is to you, that all your focus, all your attention should always be on them. So the ability to not apologize for being, you and whatever it is you like, whatever you like to doing. And the next one is accepting others' limitations. And that's, again, played a part well with the narcissist. Accepting other people's limitations is like, okay, I understand that this is what you can do. You're never going to change. You're never going to do this right. You've absolutely refused to learn to do this right. you know. But what gets us, of course, is that we are still there trying to fix this. We have to get them. Why can't they do this? Why can't you change? Why can't you, I've corrected you so many times, isn't like you intentionally doing this. So that's another thing that got us with narcissists as well. It's like we can't understand why, and it still happens even after you're out from there, you're co-parenting with them or whatever. Is why can't you see this point this way? Why are you like? What is confusing about what is going on? Why can't you get it? Of course they don't want to get it. So our part of it, you learning to love yourself, is accepting other people's limitations. I see this is where you are. Accept your limit. Whoever it is, their limitations, and you move accordingly. Of course, you do what is best for you, which means you don't stand there and just stare and trying to talk them out of it, or have them change your mind, or have them, do whatever it is wrong for the 50th time. It's like, okay, I see that's where you that's really how it is with you. So I'm going to go ahead and go, so you learning to accept other people's limitations. Another one is forgiving yourself. This is another thing that played a part too, which, I know for me is like, how did I miss this? How did I miss this? How did I miss that? Forgiving yourself, because I think sometimes we are our own worst critic. Like, we go hard on ourselves. Is learning to, we don't remember that, okay, just like we forgive other people, that we can actually, forgive ourselves. So, okay, I see where I messed up on that. I guess, okay, I've learned my lesson on this one. Let me do this different this way. Accepting that instead of agonizing over there and, probably telling yourself, are you stupid? How did I miss this? So and you stay there and never really move from there. So you're learning to forgive yourself for whatever it is so that you can move past whatever that is to move on. Another one is, of course, this is very important, is surrounding yourself with positive people. There are some really negative people that are draining. And this could be family members. This could be co-workers. I have one of those, like, I don't even answer calls, at a certain time, because I don't want to deal with it. Like, it's really that draining. You have people around you that all they do is focus on the negative. It doesn't even matter where you go. You guys could be like on an island and it's beautiful. The water is there. Everything is so nice. They will find one leaf or some sand that is out of place. Those kind of people you do not need when coming out of this relationship, because of course you're trying to stay focused, trying to focus on yourself and move out of where you're coming from. The last thing you need is somebody else that is busy throwing this, and now you're, drawing you back, and instead of the time you're supposed to be focusing on moving ahead to doing what you need to do, now you are going back and being all negative, everything negative. No, then you're stuck. Because that's all these people do. They might, think they mean well, but you learning to love yourself is knowing that this is actually going to work out for me. So, I don't need to talk to you every day. I'm going to reserve some days that I'll need to deal with you. So that way you do not distract me, from the positivity that I'm trying to surround myself with. Of course, all this stuff, self-love, of course, I said, leads to self-care. You realize that the more you learn to love yourself, you start doing things to care about yourself. And that includes, your health, or your taking time off to relax, going on vacation, all that stuff like that. Is when you learn to self-love, then you can actually do things that's because you're not care. You care because you love yourself enough to care. So guys, just some few things, and throw stuff in there that I missed. And like I said, this is not like the whole list. There's other things that need to be in here as well, of what needs to be part of this as you learning, relearning, if you will, to self-love. And then, eventually, of course, you care. You love yourself enough to care about you. All right, guys, get a hold of your mind and everything has to fall into place. Please like and share.